deception. The psychological battle that you're having with somebody should be that, number one, they don't know what you're going to do, and number two, when you do something, it should be unexpected. If they expect it, you've built a pattern, and they're going to predict. Kind of keep that in mind, okay? All right, so let's see, Joel. The first thing we're going to talk about is this kick. So I can come up, I can step up, and I can kick this way, and I can come down. All right, I can step up, and kick here, and I can come down. I can step up, I can kick here, and I can come down. All right, we've done that a lot. If I want to make that kick powerful, because it's a lead leg kick, typically the lead leg kick is not as powerful as the back leg kick. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. How are we going to do that? How do you make that kick powerful? Make the switch. So I don't want to go, in the old days we'd switch the whole side. Change sides, big kick, this becomes the back leg. There's nothing wrong with that. We found a shortcut. We're going to move the lower body only here. In essence, I would be in the other stance, but I'm here, I'm wound up. So I'm going to switch, kick, and back down. Joel's going to make the same thing, switch, kick. I'm going to go ahead and work on my shield defense as well. Static defense, shift, kick. Now, I am kicking his arm on purpose, but in truth, there's a small spot right above his pelvic bone. I could switch, kick here, which is where I would want to hit. It's softer. Does that make sense? So if I'm here, he's aiming for that, boom! You might want to drop that hand in reality. I kick, he shields low, he kicks, I shield low. Can we do that much? Yes, sir. Only for a minute or two. So let's talk briefly just about power for 1 second. I think some of you are kind of still thinking this is just the lead leg kick, right? So if I'm here and I want a lead leg kick, that's what I got, right? Still pretty snappy, pretty good, right? But if I'm going to make the switch kick, it should have more power because I'm going to set this foot, which enables me to turn and cut through. Okay. So if I'm here versus here, it's a different kick. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Do you see the value in what we're doing? I'm going to throw this kick in different ways, but I want him to get used to the kick where he thinks I got him figured out. I open up, kick, jab, cross. Make sense? Maybe the next move, I'm kind of moving around, I hit jab, cross, kick to the body. Same kick, different combo, right? Maybe I start here, drop, shift kick, and make shift kick, drop into the shift kick. So I've showed him the kick 3 times. He's probably thinking, I can move outside, I can do other things. Make sense? Think about 3 easy combos that you can do. If you don't have a good combo, follow mine. Jab, cross, shift kick. That's an option, right? Shift kick, leg, jab, cross, right? Tease, shift kick. Those are 3 good options, and you can do anything that makes sense to you. It's not necessarily wrong, as long as you can get the move off. We're only going to do this for a few minutes, so get a partner. So I've shown you the technique, which is the switch kick. I've shown you the application, ultimately, for how you're going to just use the switch kick with different combos. You got to play with that for just a minute. Now let's talk about the strategy. All right. Once he realizes, if I throw this switch kick to the body, right, he's going to start defending in different ways, okay? So let's say, for example, that I go to make switch kick. He wants to fade a little bit to get out of the power. So he's just going to basically side shift, right? Switch, kick, drop back, kick this way. Does that make sense? He moved into my power angle on this side. So I'm going to go switch, and then power kick on the right. Sorry about that. I could also go here, right? So that's kind of the second piece. We want to get the other leg, if he's going that way, into operation. Switch. He starts to move. I don't have much here, but now I have everything here. All right, I can also hit to the head if I want. All those are still active. So I'm going to expect him to start moving away from the power. If he doesn't, we have different moves for that. So on the move, his defense is still going to be this, but he's going to try to and ink his way out. So I'm going to kick him as hard as I can, and you're going to watch with his move how little damage I can do with this first kick. And I barely even touched him because he outmoved it. His footwork saved him the impact. Again, in slow motion, he sees it coming. I see where he's at. Does that make sense?
Sir. Sir.
Strategy number 1. Lead them in the angle you want them to go. Have something waiting for them. Go. Get a new partner. If Lyndon forgot to move, that's part of his drill now. He has to make this defensive move. He has to move. If he forgot that part, then all I have is just another attack. There's no strategy involved. I might as well have gone jab, cross, shift, kick. That's all on the attack. What I'm doing now is I'm making a second follow-up to his defense. I do this. He moves. Now I hit him. Hiya! Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everybody kind of tracking now?
Yes, sir.
So if Lyndon doesn't move, all I've really done is stayed on the offense. Right? I haven't really invoked strategy. I'm just building good combos, okay?
Yes, sir.
So Lyndon has to move for me to get practice in picking him up on the move. If you have to make a couple of small adjustments, you can always do that. So if Caleb is here, I go to kick him and he moves and he's a little bit closer than I want. I go to kick him and he kind of moves in this angle. And I'm like, well, man, I'd really like him to be farther away. I take the angle and I center punch him right here with the ball of the foot. Okay? So it'll be here, 1, and then this one. Sit. Right? Ball of the foot. You can do that one. That one's fine. Okay? So I saw a couple people, they're like, I'm a little bit short. Right? And I'm kind of almost throwing a knee. Could you throw the knee?
Yes.
Sure. So this is the one piece that I want you guys to pick up. So the first one, get them to start thinking they've got you figured out. Give them a little predictability, a taste of what you're doing. Watch them move. You're watching their behavior. When they start moving to the right, this is what you have. If they don't really move and they just suck it up, I'm going to hit them, right? Kaboom! He defends, right? That's pretty good. Maybe I throw the jab cross and he defends that too. I hit him. Boom! Jab cross. All right, he's doing pretty good. So now I'm going to go 1, hit him. Then I'm going to do this. 1, 2, and hit him with the right shift kick. Does that make sense? Because he's thinking it's coming again. I hit him the first time. Boom! He's thinking it's coming again when I make the shift. Here, set down, shift back, and kick. Or I can kick this way. Or if I want, I can shift, reset. So I shift, step down. Shift, step back. And then throw the shift kick off the other leg. So when we're looking at this thing, the first move is here, kick, set down. The second move is here, right, kick, and I come back. That makes this like the forward kick, shift, hit on the right side. If I want to make it super simple, it'd be shift kick left, change stance, shift kick right. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's the super basic, easy way to explain it. But it becomes a fake. Hit. Now watch. Here. Set down. Shift. He thinks it's coming again. I hit him once. He thinks it's coming. I hit him with the other one. So it's a fake. It's a feint. Trying to give him misinformation. Right? His brain is trying to react very quickly to whatever you're doing. Thank you, sir. Go take care of that. Thank you. Sorry about that. That's good. No partner information on this same technique, okay? So Caitlin wants me to think she's going to throw the same kick twice. So it has to look the same in the beginning. So she throws the first kick, boom! I'm like, oh, I think I might have her. She goes to set the second one up, and then she switches to the other side and she's on that side. But it looks like she's going to kick me on the switch kick. All right. Step 1, switch. Lift the knee. That should look the same on both kicks. All right, so first kick, switch, boom. Second kick, watch. Switch, change, other side. Does that help?
Yes, sir.
All right, now that's all dependent on range. If I don't move, if I do move, she sets forward and it becomes a little different. She makes the first switch kick, I step back, right? She just drops that leg back and then kicks. Okay? Does that make sense? So she can close range where she puts that foot. So if we're this far away, I can't kick her unless I switch. That is an impossible range for me. But once I do this, I can now hit her. But if I sit back, I'm back in my original place. Right? So she doesn't move. I switch. I hit her. I go back to this position. I'm still in the same range when I started. I hit her, but then after I hit her, she takes a small step back. Hit her. Now I set, and I can either back leg kick here, or if I've done this and I've come back, I just drop this back and lead in hard, okay? So I don't have to make here, I can drop straight back there if that's easier, or here, and then when this leg comes back, then I switch to move forward. It also can affect the angle a little bit. I can make a little bit more of a right angle or a little more of a left entry angle, depending on where I put the foot. The base foot is important. All right, have fun one more time. If you don't have it, keep playing with whatever you do have. If you're hitting the person, still pretty good. We'll work out the kinks. Here's the first thing that I talked about strategy-wise. Obviously, the first technique was what? The switch kick, right? We've been working the switch kick all night. What was the first strategy? You wanted to get them to do what? We want them to move. I'm going to hit them so hard, I'm expecting them to move. I'm predicting they're going to move. And if I catch them moving, I can rely on that. And I'm going to hit them when they get there. So I make switch kick. He moves. I hit him on this one. Right? That is, in essence, switch kick, back leg round kick. That is, in essence, the deal. He just happens to be on the perfect angle that I don't have to do much turning. Who remembers the second thing? Switch kick, right? Or switch kick, feint. So I switch, kick. If I set back, I've got this leg forward, I can now switch kick on the right, right? If I don't, if I switch kick here and I set down forward, really all I've got left is this back leg. So depending on if he's moving or not, you may get stuck in that position. This is the third piece. This is the third part of the strategy. I'm not going to switch kick at all. He's expecting something. I've been switch kicking him or her all night. I'm going to make switch kick and hit him, get him up to par, maybe jab, cross, switch kick, right? Maybe I teep, switch kick, and I've been working him all night. This one I'm going to go switch, spin kick. All right? So I make the switch, and this is a missed kick or an unthrown kick. And it sets my motion for the spin kick. All right. Everybody that gear is now turning and you're like, hold on, I can do this, hold on, let me think about it. Think of it like this. Left leg back. Set, spin. That's the idea. Left leg's back. Set, spin. Right? But they're going to see that coming. I do this, set down, they know a spin kick is coming, which is why it's deceptive. So to make here, he's thinking, I got to block this, I can handle it. He's kicked me this way 3 times tonight. Does it make sense?
Yes,
Does it make sense when you're watching it?
Yes.
Who thinks, you know what, I'm going to try to do it and something weird's going to happen and I'm going to do something weird? 99% of the time that happens. That's why we're here. This is your laboratory. You figure it out. I will be around to help. Go. The switch kick itself is a weapon of great power and effect. It is reliable. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Can I throw the offensive jump spinning back kick with both feet in the air and I hit you twice? Right leg, left leg? I can throw it. It's a fun kick. It's not reliable. I could fall. They could pick me up and dump me. It's not the kick I use for combat. This is a great kick. We're here. I make switch kick and I hit him here. That could be a game changer. Right? This one. Definitely a game changer. Now watch. Angle. This angle, very powerful for the switch kick. So instead of being square with him, I shift, angle here, and I go up his body. Very, very good switch kick. I know that because I'm right-handed, my lead leg, my left leg, can angle in right here, and that makes the liver shot. I can shift kick and pop him right there perfectly with the ball of the foot. Doesn't have to be a power kick. It is a fast precision kick. I hit, I push slightly in an upward angle, and he drops. Excellent switch kick. So by its own right, whether I'm kicking here, whether I shift and hit that liver, right? Whether I take the angle and shift kick to the head, all of those very, very applicable. But you can also use the kick itself as an introduction to the hands. Remember that, right? Let's say that he moves his leg in defense when I make leg kick. Pow, pow, I can advance with it. Okay? Kick to the body. He shields. Boom, pow, pow. It introduces the hands nicely and set down in range. Okay? Any questions on the shift kick? Who thinks they did at least, I don't know, 50 shift kicks so far tonight? Regardless if you got all the strategy or not, you should have this move, and you should be fast, reasonably accurate, and reasonably powerful. We're going to test that. We must fight! You need mouthpiece. We have them over here for $5.